Hi guys, and welcome back for another video. So I'm going to do another little video on just testing a few reeds in a mouthpiece. Now some of you may have seen already the video that I did with the BD5 mouthpiece. I kind of lost my way with that video a little bit. I'm not sure I achieved what I wanted to on the video. So I tested a few reeds out on this mouthpiece and then compared that with the B45, but I tried that with a few 2.5 reeds on the B45, and so it ended up just being like a kind of a BD5 test video rather than a really good comparison video. So rather than trying to compare two mouthpieces, on this video what I thought I'd do, because I found most of those reeds actually were quite hard. They were quite hard going. Now this is actually still one of those reeds. I think this is one of the last ones that is still, you know, reasonably good and working. So still pretty good reed, but most of them out of the box were a bit hard going. So I'm going to try a whole box of these V21s, and according to the chart on the Vandoren website, these are pitched, perhaps I shouldn't say pitched, but these are supposed to be slightly softer than the V12 reeds, just a little bit. So I'm hoping that these are ideal and I get a few more out of the box that are really nice to play on. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to play through all 10 reeds and see if we can get at least half the box that are actually playable. That's the mission. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to hit the reeds now. V21 reeds. I'm armed with my glass of water to dip them in. Got a nice cup of tea on the go as well. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, number one. Not bad. Feels just a tiny bit harder than that one, but that is, you know, that's been played for quite a while. Certainly not as nice a tone quality though. It just sounds a little bit thinner, that one does. On to the next one. Gonna have a lot of wrappers on the floor later. Number two. Okay, so this one is really easy blowing, plays nice and easy, quite nice and clear. A little bit too easy actually, it's just a little bit soft, that is. It's alright as brand new, but as that, I can tell if I played that one for a day or two, that probably wouldn't be much good. So that's a little bit from Easy Come, Easy Go study from the grade 5 clarinet book. See if you can do the high bit. So manages that okay. Okay, that one nice and clear, but just perhaps a little bit thin, a little bit soft. Number three dropped on the floor. Right, number three, here we go. Okay, number three, definitely a fair bit harder than the last one. Quite nice, this one actually. of B flat major study there on page 28 of the Demnitz Elementary School book. Again, a bit like one of the other ones, not overly happy with the quality of sound, just sounds a little bit narrow, a little bit thin. But okay, speaks nice and easily, so certainly a reed that, you know, I could use. Whoa, woo! What's going on there? Has this got the same number on the back? Right, number 4. I mean, come on, Vandoren, for crying out loud. How can that have the same number on the back? That's ridiculous. It sounds quite nice actually. It's got a nice overall sort of thick sound to it, but just a bit hard, that one. But whether that's tweakable, might be able to sort of knock that down a bit. Okay, number 5, here we go. Right, this is like a 1.5 compared to the other one. Did I mention what strength the reeds actually were? I'm not sure I did I? So these are strength 3, and the V12s that I tested on the other video were strength 3 as well. So the aim is that these are slightly easier blowing than the V12s. I think this one's alright actually. This is about middle of the road. It's not too hard, not too soft. Trying to find a tune that I can sort of play on it. So that's the opening 2 lines from Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Pike in the grade 4 clarinet book. Yeah, I think that's a thumbs up. That's all right, that one. Time for a quick sip of tea. Whoa, another obscenely hard reed. I mean, that is ridiculous. I mean, come on, come on. How can that be in the same box? That's harder than the other one. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so that was number 6. Okay, number 7. I like this one. Yeah, this one sounds pretty good. A little bit hard to play, but I think this one's all right. Ooh, very nice. I like this one. It's got a bit more of a softer sort of nice mellow orchestral sound, this one. Okay, number 8. Well, another really hard one. That's so hard I just can't play the music properly. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay, right, this reed's got a bit of power. I quite like this. So this is number 9. This has got a pretty nice sound. Bit hard going. It's a bit hard, but I think that might settle in. That might be okay. It's pretty good actually. I quite like that one. I think I'm bubbling up a bit. Bit hard that one, but quite nice. Now, why is it when you try a load of reeds that the last one always seems to be really good? You know, it's like, ha, we're keeping it till last. It's either the first one's really good or the last one's really good. So, fingers crossed, here we go. Last one. Okay, yeah. Straight away, I don't really like this. The quality of sound isn't quite what I like. It's got a little bit of a duff sound. Whether you guys can hear that on there, I'm not sure. How well it translates over the internet and through the various compression methods and all that sort of thing, I don't know. But to me here, that sounds a little bit duff on the quality, and it's hard to play as well. You know, it's a little bit very resistant. Okay, so to summarise, are these any better than the V12 for the BD5 mouthpiece? This is the big question. I think possibly, yes. Now with the V12 box, I got a hell of a lot in there that were just way too hard for me to play. They're just really resistant, and felt a little bit, I felt like I was really struggling to get the sound out of the mouthpiece a bit, you know. Even though that one that I started out with, that one sounded pretty good. Whereas with this box, I think I've probably had more that I can use. I've probably had slightly more that are playable. I have perhaps 2 or 3 that are just far too hard. One that seemed a little bit soft, if I recall. And then a few in the middle of the road. So I would say this probably, you know, with more in the middle of the road, this is probably not a bad setting actually for the BD5 mouthpiece. So give these a whirl, see what you think. Maybe I'll try another box, see if I get a few in there, but I think there's definitely going to be reeds in there that I can use that have got a decent sound quality to them. There was one that just got thrown on the floor. There was another one that should have perhaps got thrown on the floor that wasn't very good either. And then a few that were just perhaps a tiny bit hard to play to start with. So I think that's about right actually. So one that's too soft, 2 or 3 that's a bit too hard, and then a fair few that are middle of the roadish sort of strength. So all in all, quite a successful test, I would say. So I'll see how they go. I might report back, so keep checking the description and the comments, and as I spend a bit more time with them, I'll perhaps reply to some of your comments and let you know what I think to them perhaps a week later or something. So if you're going to try these reeds, let me know in the comments section what you think to them, and even if you're not using them on the BD5 mouthpiece, let me know, see what you think, and we shall report back later. So if you've made it through to the video this far, then of course don't even think about clicking away till you've clicked the like button and of course left me like a complimentary comment or something. So I'll see you on the next video. Take care, bye!